Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. So if you watched my last video, I bought these Derwent Drawing Pencils. They were on my, gee, I really want those list, and I was a little encouraged by the price of them possibly going up, so I went ahead and got them. And I am going to swatch them real quick and then use them in a painting in this brown watercolor album. Now I'm going to swatch them on both the brown paper and some white paper because I thought it would be nice to have the comparison. So that is something I am doing. And I also have some that I bought years and years ago that I'm going to see how these compare to the ones that are new. So that's another thing we're doing. So I have taken this book that I have done swatches in on the back page, and I wanted to be able to see it all in one chunk. So I had bought this pad of paper that's the same stuff. And I took one of these sheets and added it to the back so that I could have another sheet back here. And all I did was cut it and fold that, and I'm going to glue that down, and I'll have it so I can see all the swatching I did on one sheet. So that's why I did it that way. And then I'm going to paint in here. But right now, I'm just going to take this out of here so that we can do some swatching. And I thought it would be easy to do both at the same time because, yeah, seems like a plan. So I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's start like that because then we only need the top row right now. Okay, so I'm going in the order that they came in. At least I believe this is the order they came in. This one is light sienna. It shows up really nicely on the brown. Now this is also not 100% cotton paper. And this is, I believe. So that's a difference right there. I also looked at these. This is Solway Blue. I looked at these and compared them to my Luminance Caran d'Ache colored pencils to see if they were redundant, if the colors were in both. And I only found one that was really dead nuts on. There were a lot that was very close, but nothing that was exact, except for maybe this one color. This is ink blue. This one is smoke blue. I just love these colors. This is the one that there seemed to be a comparable color in the Luminance, Pale Cedar. They lay down really nicely too. Then we have Green Shadow. Crag Green. I just love all these neutral greens. I just think they're beautiful. Olive Earth. Now that one shows up better on the white. Warm Earth. This one too, because it's very similar to the paper color. Make sure I know which ones those are. Wheat. Oh, no, I'm early. Warm Earth. And something's wrong here. No, I did Warm Earth. brown ochre. That's what happened. Okay, there we are. Okay, now wheat. I like that color too. And that one's better on here. Okay, yeah. Oh, brown ochre was one of the colors. Let's see what it does. It's maybe a little more yellow in it. I can't tell a difference on this one, but on this one, this looks lighter. So that's one of the old ones. Yellow ochre, let's try that. Sepia red. Now this, it just pretty much disappears on here because that's pretty much the color of this paper. Is that one of them? I don't think so. Mars orange. Sanguine. Terracotta. That's another one that I have over here. And that is definitely different. This is almost more like the sanguine. It's a little different. Interesting. Okay, Venetian red. And this one too is almost the color of the paper. Let's see how this one is. Oh, there's a crack in this. See if I can make it work. It is a little different. A little more brown, maybe a little lighter. Okay, Mars violet. Oh, that one's really neat. I like that color. Ruby earth. That one's a little pinkier. Chocolate. This is chocolate. This is warmer. The new one is got more gray. It's more neutral. Interesting. Okay, ivory black. This should be pretty standard. Warm gray. Doesn't look all that different on here, but definitely does on there. Cool gray. And Chinese white. Which you can't see on here at all, but it's there. So there's the colors. They're really pretty colors. I really like them. So my plan is to paint with some watercolor, maybe some gouache, and then do some details with these pencils. I have this picture that I took in Ireland that I'm going to use as a reference, and I have this taped off. I do want you to know that if you tape on this paper, you need to run a hairdryer on it before you pull it off, or it will pull the paper up. And it didn't matter what tape I used. It just doesn't really like to be taped. But as soon as I hit it with a hairdryer, it did fine. So I'm going to set the pencils aside for a little while. I do have my paints from Chile, and I was going to use those, and if something else becomes necessary, I'll grab it because I've got lots to choose from here. What I'd like to do is take a pencil and sketch in the general landscape that I'm trying to paint. There's a bunch of interesting stuff going on in the foreground. I was trying to find a picture that had the colors that are in this set in it. Now my horizon in this picture is right in the middle. So I think I'm going to raise it a little bit. Which means that I'm going to do some adjusting. Okay, basically that's fine. I'm going to erase this guy because he's not right. But that's basically what I'm doing. Okay. So let's get some paint going. What I do want is a little bit of a gouache kind of feel to the sky. Okay, I would like a little lighter up there. would like to use white, I think. I'm going to get my Beam paint white. And let's see, I think this one. Okay. Now I want this to be dry before I try and do any of the colored pencil work on it. I'm just going to set these things aside unless I decide I need them again. And I'm going to hit it with a hairdryer. Okay. Now, Okay. Let's get the tape off. Just does not like to get taped, no matter what. And I tested it. So it was just the first piece of tape that it didn't want to let go. Odd, very odd. But it's just a sketchbook, so I'm not going to stress over it. I can smooth out the crinkles a little bit with my X-Acto knife. I think I'm going to outline this. Okay. Okay, and today is June 5th. There we go. Well, that was kind of fun. I really, really love these colors, and it goes down really smooth. Let me do this. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. Makes it pop a bit. Be fun to take out for plein air. That's kind of what I was trying to get the feel of. Obviously, I'm not in Ireland right now, as much as I might want to be. But it was a lot of fun. So if this interested you, I would love it if you hit the like button. It helps YouTube know that I'm doing things okay and gets more people able to see what I am doing. And I really, really appreciate you being here. So if you would like to, please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork along with cute little monsters and other fun stuff for sale.